Hello, my hosts, and welcome to a Kerbal Space Program stream. Today we are going to be hopefully landing on Kerbin. So let's get into the game and we can start working towards that. Right. Oh, sorry, Kerbin's Moon Mun is the actual one we're doing. That keeps flipping over. I don't want that. I want my flag. Where is my flag? There's my flag. Okay. All right. Now we also unlocked a lot of extra fuel tanks, didn't we? Yeah. Good. Let's check out our contracts. Orbital spacewalk near Kerbin. Munstone back. Plant on the Mun. We haven't actually got the one for land on Kerbin yet. Hold on. Have a look at the contracts again. Okay, interesting. Well, we've got a couple of these missions that we've got to do. So we'll also investigate them. Do we have docking clamps yet? That's the... Ah. You have news of a gaming variety. Oh. Dish. I think one of our tourists look at the contracts. They're making an Musume-like game but with Grand Tour cars? That sounds kinda awesome. Hey. Yes, we're going to have to make this manned if we're going to do that. So let's why does it not? Oh, because we're not in that mode. Ah, got right now. Going to have a trailer. Okay. Definitely want to check that out. That's oh, that's tiny. That's better. And do we have the nuclear rocket yet? I thought I unlocked the nuclear rocket. No. Okay. We'll throw on extra fuel. As soon as we find the tank for it. There we goes. Yeah. Okay. There's plenty of stuff in there. Let's see. Like that. Swap out for the actual pod. Is that gonna? It's gonna misbehave, isn't it? Doing no. Oh, there's my okay, so stick you up in there, take that off, and take that off. Put that in. And attach that to there. All right. Yeah. I think that's pretty deliberate. And Six Science Junior there. Oh, they're heavy. Alright, we got those, and let's stick on an additional parachute. There we goes. Now, I think I want to add a bit more fuel to the upper stage. Because this is going to be another flyby. Ah! Hey, 2, 1. $400. That should be well within limitations. Got swivel there. Hey, orbital spacewalk. We won't do the transfer quite yet. I want to unlock some facilities before we do that. You want orbit, and then a flyby. And then there's a satellite mission, but that will come later. Let's save this. And we get ready to go. All right. Here we are. Bit of stretch. Pull that back down. Why is it constantly leaning? Will we introduce some sort of asymmetry? There we goes. Ah. Yeah. Well, now that we're out of the atmosphere, it's less of an issue. get ourselves up like that. Let ourselves out. Slightly less efficient. And I'm gonna wait till that gets up to about 100. Actually, let's do it at 90. That's probably fine. Oops. There we goes. Oh. Hey. What? This kind of confuses me, but just have it burn prograde. It's saying about 1,000, about a kilometre to do that. We should be good. The problem is if we drop down too low. Do a... Oh yeah. This is still okay. Actually... Nah, this is not going to work. Okay. Let's do a revert. What does it say we've got? Stage 2. Ah, right. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we needed... We needed more thrust at the low orbit. Go... Another fuel tank there. That's to Mars. Which... Okay. That's better. So, thrust to weight ratio's more reasonable. Save that. Okay, just make sure that the crew's... Oh, we didn't even have the right crew in board. Get that ladder meter turbine up there as well. Alright. Here we go. Second attempt. Better than the first. Oh, Kerbal Engineer, get out of the way. I want to see my height. I think a lot of the problems was we had that rather badly engineered gravity turn. Okay. 6, 7. All right. Yeah, when we lose the boosters, we get an instability. What? Goes. Keep me angled. All right. Ah, center of mass shifting. Yeah, I think that's a big factor. Okay, it wants us to burn almost immediately. Oh no. What the? Has strange ideas about the burn time. Oh. Let's just kill that and do that. All right. Should get a better circularization this time. This felt a lot better than the previous launch. Here we goes. into the periapsis. Are we going to see the view expand? That might tell us that we need greater thrust to weight ratio on that top stage. We're not burning fast enough. So, even though we have... Yeah. So you... One of the classic payoffs. More powerful, but less efficient. Lock that on. Okay. Why do we have less stages recorded then? Ah. Okay. Something's gone wrong. Ah, okay. That's... That's better. There we go. And let's improve it a little bit more. By sticking on small tank with a terrier. Okay. But also got to remember I've got to have a stack separator there. All right. Why are these separators always in the wrong spots? So you up there. Actually, no. You down there, you up there. Okay. That looks a lot healthier. Back at it, I say yes. Oh, talking about being back at something, I should do my stretches. There we go. That's not on. Stretches complete. Ah. I haven't, but that's actually a good bit of advice. I will think about finding appropriate jingles for that. Let's remove compact. $42, $60. Okay. Let's try this one. Yeah. Death elevator jingles. All right. Pull that back a bit. Hey. Got a fly out from Rocky. All right. Got 70. 80. 95. Oh, there we goes 100. Wait. Hate how it does that. Okay. Cool, and we got a reasonable burn time this time. Seven, 6, 3, 2, 1. Can we? There it goes. Yeah, look at that. The actual thing is expanding. Nicely. We are getting what looks like a proper orbit. Just double check. Okay. There we go. Now onto the moon. We don't have to do a Mun orbit for this one. Okay. There we goes. We need a flyby for the contract requirements. Yeah. But we also need a bit of science, so materials. Keep experiment. Trying to get the mud so you can all have that cheese up there? Yes! Now, if I recall correctly... Now, what's this spare seat? I want to do... Transfer... Ah, there's not enough space. Okay. Let's save the game. Did I not... What's happened to these guys? That's weird. Okay, it was just a visual glitch. I was thinking about resetting the science, but I didn't bring the scientist along. So I wanted to train the engineer. That was foolish of me. Okay, first... set that as the target. There we goes. Let's adjust that a bit so we're not slamming straight through the planet on the re-entry. Really? Just the timing, maybe? Yeah, that's it. Okay, and a little bit more. There we go. All right. There's... Why does it... But that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, that requires more fuel than we've got. Okay, that's not going to be a valid solution. Well, let's cancel this one then. So I'm pretty sure we've got enough. That's what we get for 400. Okay. That's definitely not enough Delta V. But that's okay. What we can do is still fulfill some of our other contract requirements. Because EVA report and board. All right. That's going to get us a whole lot of contracts, and then we can build a specialized, or we can change this vessel slightly to actually do what we need to do. All right. Bring that down to there. So we had more than enough fuel, but not enough fuel at the same time. Also, we'll only need one more folk. All right. It's also the concern, do we have enough do we have enough parachutes on this thing? We'll find out in a second. All's first milestone. We've performed a spacewalk. Excellent. Ah, trial by fire for the parachutes. Yep. Don't like the fact that that's getting hot. The only thing should be getting hot is the heat shields. Good. Hey, we are committed to the landing at least. Do we have a... Can we do a crew report here? Nope. Ah. Yeah. Oh. That's worrisome. What's the heat shield pointing towards the thing? That's because our center of mass is too high. But we are cooling down. That's good to see. Let's... deploy! Ah, got another splashdown. That's perfect. Take that off. Hardest bit's over. Yep. Then we go into the even harder bit, which is the redesign and perfection. Also, we just got to take the one person there. So we could get a smaller crew hatch. So I forgot there's 2 crew hatches there. Right. Drift down. Plonkty plonkty plonk. On. Looks like we're stationary, but it's just because we got a poor angle on it. There we go. Alrighty. Doing that KSP multiplayer mod. No, I haven't. Dream of planting that heart tattoo symbol on the... Yes, we do indeed. Recover vessel. Alright, how are we for science? Science and money, the two big things. Science is 32. Base near Kerbine. Okay. Funds recovered. Bill. Hey. They gained XP. Now, if we look at our contracts again. Glebus has been ticked off. So it's just Arby. Excellent. Also, hold on. Let's go back out. Check you. 32. No, we've got to get up to 90 for the next thing to be unlocked. Eh. Yep, the difference between a landing and a crash is the amount of paperwork you have to fill out. Then stick on more fuel. Okay. Yep. Take you off. The scientist and the tourist there. Got at least 500. That should allow us to do that mission. Alright, let's save this new variant. And go for launch. Let's warp to That... Oh, what's the... Why is that so unstable? I'm a little bit worried about that. Okay. Nothing's broken, at least. What are you saying? Let's go for launch. Back there. There we go. Behavior of each of these vessels is remarkably different. Here we goes. Okay. Round here. Perfect. This time we've got a lot more Delta V in the bank. Let's see. Here we goes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Seven, 6. Oops. 5. Oh, it goes up to 10 again? Oh, don't drift. Why did you drift? Okay. Let's just adjust that a bit. That. Okay. Not as clean as some orbits we've had, but with a kilometre of delta V in the pocket, at least we can plan a decent flyby. Let's adjust the timing. And got a bit of a free return. Oops. But too much of a free return. We get exactly not too much, but not too little free return, please. There we go. Okay. Just nudge the planning. That should be fine. All right. Have a stretch. Good advice. Go back to my main room, my stretchy room. All right. Let's get ourselves lined up. Okay. What the? Sometimes seems to want to play silly games. All right. Get ourselves lined up right. start burn in 40 seconds. There we go. 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. This one's a nice one. I'm not sure why it's giving me weird start burn versus burn timings there. All right. Clear that off. Let's adjust this slightly. So we have a re-entry. There we go. Not sure we can actually do that in KSP. Let's go here. Warp there. Switch that off. Actually, and then just do that to kill rotational velocity. Review. 37 science. Keep that. Now. Wait, a hatch? Hold on. Is there a crew report from high orbit? Yes, there is. Keep that. Okay. You go EVA. Sure. Do a true crank. Ah, there it is. True transfer. Into there. Then you. Ah. Right, I can't do that. Let's go. Crew. Oh. Why can't I? Oh, transfer crew. There. Can I get a report from you? Yep. Then board. Okay, let's see. Can I go? So I can't get out. That's fine. What I wanted to do is have them transfer around so I could get the science going, but I can't do that. That's fine. So let's just forward. There's another trick we can do. EVA. Take data. Export that. So we've got the other contract done. Good. Okay. Set ourselves to retrograde. And we come in. Always worried when we do that, that it will come back and hit us. Like it... Oh. Oh. That's not right. Let's... We had an earlier... I had a quick save that was before then. Okay. Damn it. That's the most recent one. But I saved before then. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on, here it is. Day 13. Okay, where are we? Oh, I forgot we left that in. Oh, that's how you use that thing. Sorry. Learning new things. Set ourselves retrograde. And see if we can get a proper re-entry this time. will be as we are coming in. To burn. That red mark is a little scary. Oh. This time it got stuck on us. Ah! Okay. Well, we can save it. I think by not... Let's fast forward to... Cannot auto warp so far. Okay. Can you auto warp there? Add a maneuver node. And make the return. Oh! I didn't notice the minus sign there. Let's go. $40. Okay. Okay. Now I just need a little bit of a nudge on the... Need the tiniest of nudges on our orbital parameters. It's currently we come in at 36 kilometers. And we want to be about 40. I'm just going to trickle the energy out, I think. 10 seconds to burn. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Huh? Why aren't you getting... Ah! I overshot it. $47, that should... Huh? Get it down to about 40. There we go. Okay. We're all quick saved. This sets a solid retrograde. Let's go again. Worst comes to worst, we'll have to leave this in orbit and work out how to rescue these guys. So it'd be difficult because the tourists can't go on spacewalks. Really? Okay. So 40 is still too low. Let's go. $60. Right. This time we're just skimming across the top of the atmosphere. I'm worried something's wrong with that part. Okay. So that's coming down. So we're just skimming through the atmosphere, killing a velocity. The idea is we do it in several stages, and that way we don't have to worry as much about our ship being torn to pieces. Okay, first skim successful. We go for the second skim. There we go. All right. Like, probably a decent idea. To do that. Good idea. We'll do that in the next one. Actually, let's... Oops. Let's pause the game and do my stretches. All right. Quick stretch done. Back to the game. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Ah, Cotton Eye Joe. Let's bring this down. We bring this down into the atmosphere. We can have a nice long re-entry. Okay, that's all of our fuel done at least. Okay. Let's... pray that we don't get torn apart on this one. Also, there's no chance for us getting rescued now because I've committed ourselves to a re-entry. That's pretty fine. Oh, where are we? There we are. Okay. right, let's see how this goes. We could, yeah. We'll have to revert it back to a point where we weren't actually on a re-entry course. And we'd have to unlock several technologies, but well, we've got enough ablator there. $57. Okay. We are at least in the atmosphere. Not getting any compression shocks yet. Still declining. How are you? Okay. That was Periapsis. So back into the climb again. We have to do a couple more swings by. All right. Sorry, crew members. You're going to be ah, I don't think entering the 40k warp is a lucky thing. I think it's exact opposite of lucky. All right, how far? Current 57. All right. Now, oh, here it goes. Let's get out of physics warp. Keep an eye on this value here. It's dropping. That's good to see. Now, when that enters the atmosphere, that's when we start coming down. But we're still coming up. Got another warp to do, another orbit to do. Goes. Hey, Also making sure that we are aligned with the surface will ensure that we don't get as much cross flow, hopefully. Can we close this door? Oh, we can close the doors. I don't think that actually affects anything. But it looks good. And the sweet. All right. You're still coming down. This is not. This is something that I'm not unfamiliar with. Each time we do this orbit, we skim a little bit off there, which makes it more efficient. We're losing a little bit of a blader each time as well, which is a concern. Okay. Oh, I'm not on physics warp, am I? Goes. One more. I think about 2 more orbits should do it. And even then, we might lose everybody. Check. Let's just also. Pretty sure I've got the science data loaded up. Yeah. Yep. Uh, all right, wait. Also thinking, maybe if we stood straight up, we'd have greater air resistance, at least at the higher levels. Okay. Oh, 57. Ah, coming down. Everything will be fine. There is no need for panic. I repeat, there is no need for panic. Doing well until everybody died. Yeah, that's the truth, isn't it? See how this is coming down. 6, okay. Please disperse, nothing to see here. Ah, yes. All right. At least we're re-entering on the sunny side. Oh, an eclipse. Nice. Shoot. Okay. 400 kilometers there. Let's go for slightly faster. I think this eclipse is perfectly timed so we keep inside it. Goes past the periapsis. See, this is quite consistently dropping down. Let's see if we can get it in the next couple of orbits. How are we for ablator? We're still pretty cool for ablative. Uh, all right. Let's switch over to time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. All right, how are we? 35. All right. Bit more on the time acceleration. Coming down, what? 100, 2, 100, 3. It's about 500 meters a second that's declining by. And about 30 seconds into this. Okay. When that drops below 70, that's when we get a sort of confirmed re-entry. That's nowhere near there now. That's a bit of a pain. What am I? All right. I also think I should take another stretch. So let's leave this running in the background. I'm going to do two things, a stretch and a recalibrate of my sensors.
Start calibration. Please assume a pose. Please assume T-pose. Please assume S-pose. Please assume B-pose. Calibration complete.
Okay, that's a bit more normal for me. Back. Oops. All right. Let's see how we go this time. $360. Yeah, 15, 14. Okay. What's even worse is I don't even know if this is going to save us. It could be even once we get the proper re-entry, we still get ripped apart. down under 200. What's the... It's 567. Ah, yeah. Oh, getting some really nice scenery. Above Kerbin. The neat thing is, as we get lower, the speed that we lose, height gets faster as well. It's down to 200. You are down there. What's our height at the moment? 640. Okay. Let's see if I have growing confidence that we're at least going to re-enter, at least on this one, on the next one, given how low that is now. All right. 344. Sorry, 244. Give us a little bit of time warping. So I'm going to shift myself slightly so you can see their panicked faces. All rather concerned. And every time we do an orbit, this drops down a little bit, but not as much as this drops down. Twenty 19. Yeah, we're going to be soon under 100. Oh, sorry, under 200, sorry. When we were at 300 before, so we are making definite progress. And we're scrubbing off velocity each time we go around, so it is working. I am being hopeful. 170, okay. All right. You can see this coming much more like a circle. 167. I think that's what you do. Or is it 76? I've forgotten what the one for the... I've forgotten all the memes. Okay. Climbing out. Oh, there we goes. All right. Check on our blader. Blader's good. Not that we could do anything even if it wasn't good. Okay. 54 periapsis, apparatus 108. Okay, that's picking up. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. Not there is much to do. Checking on our resources. Electric charger monopropellant, yeah. $37, 5, 4. We're still descending, that's good. Okay. This is getting much lower. We're doing about 2K a second, which I know we can re-enter safely at, although maybe not with this design. It's flattening out, getting towards the max depth. $94. Okay, I'm going to switch off warp acceleration. I want these calculations to be done. Okay, 88. Five. Oh, so close. 80. 70. 78. 7. Really? $69. Okay, we are re-entering. At a very gradual rate, but we are on a re-entry trajectory. Now, if we don't get torn apart, we will have survived. directly there. Should start to see. Actually, we're heading up. That's curious. Right. Should start to see some compression heating soon. So that normally hits at about 40 kilometers. Okay. So descent. Okay. Probably accelerate with the warp. Okay. Now it's decided we are re-entering. 8 kilometers. Doing just over 2 kilometers a second. That says we are definitely going to hit the surface. All right. Going down. Just double check the ablator. Oh, that's starting to glow. Big question is, where's the center of mass? Compression heating's looking less aggressive than it was before. Let's switch you off. G-force, practically nothing at the moment. Compression heating, no complaints. Can we do it? Nothing's looking bad. These guys are happy-ish. Also, if they get torn apart after we deploy the chutes, I think we are safe. Okay, we're seeing a bit of G-forces now. Come on. You can do this. Not getting any... The stability is spot on. We're not fighting anything. Need a bit of camera shake, but that's it. Right. 1.5 kilometers a second. Oh. That's not good. Okay, there's definitely a center of mass problem here. But... can we deploy chutes in time? I've armed the chutes at least. Oh dear. I don't think we survived that one. We gave it a best. Fortunately, our best wasn't good enough. Now, I just want to check something. Oh. Hopefully these guys will... I was told that these guys will respawn at some time, so we might have to live with that. There. That's contracts. Oh. And our reputation was damaged. But we tried our best. And I don't think we could have done anything better than that. Um, 32 sites. Okay. I think this we can cheese some of the testing missions. Let's just check the contracts. Yeah, Terrier. quick bit of cheese. For the money and a tiny bit of science. We're up to 33. Okay. I think we will back to my main room. Unfortunately, not every outcome can be a good one. Tomorrow we will be playing some Minecraft, which will be hopefully not as a bad an outcome. As always, thank you very much for watching. If you want to, if you've enjoyed what you're watching, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you all later. Bye bye.